Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are looking at a brand new roguelike. So this is called Once Upon Rogue's Tale. It was just released at near the end of August this year, 2024, and it is a Slay the Spire style roguelike deck building game. And the unique point is it's all about fairy tales. So you play as these fairy tale characters. Let's jump in. Let's take a look. Basically, the game is a combination of using dice as energy. So you roll the dice and it becomes your energy that you use to power the cards that you can play each turn. So I think since this one is free, we should definitely take this. It says it unlocks an additional die, only valid once for the next run. Do you really want to unlock this one-time run upgrade for 0 wishes? Absolutely. So we only have this character. So this is Little Red Riding Hood. We're just going to play through. Red Riding Hood, at the start of her turn, she receives 2 block. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Everyone who saw her liked her. Isn't she cute? Who would want to harm this girl? Her passive ability is just this. I guess you unlock more as the game goes through. We're going to begin the story. Okay, so as you can see, we have a Slay the Spire kind of map that comes out. You do end up building up a team as you go through. So yeah, and you can see your cards here, very Slay the Spire-esque. We have defense, we have gather strength. None of these are really attack cards. They're more like buff cards because your character will actually have their attacks. So she gets an arrow shot. It costs 1 green dice and 1 white dice. It can only be used 2 times per turn. It causes the enemy to take 4 damage, so you can use your cards in conjunction with that. And then at the start of each turn, she's going to get an automatic 2 block every single time. This is her second ability, Cheering. So she can discard 1 card and draw 2 cards. You need to have 1 dice in order to do this, and you need to have at least 1 hand card to do it. And there's a third ability that we haven't unlocked yet. So let's step right in. So, Chapter 1, A Visit to the Forest. Once upon a time, there was a small brick house deep in a thickly overgrown forest. The windows from which the smell of freshly baked bread usually wafted were closed. The cottage was surrounded by a deceptive silence. A little girl dressed in a big red coat approached with quick steps. Because she wore the coat every day, the girl was simply called Red Riding Hood by everyone. Red Riding Hood wanted to visit her grandmother, who lived all alone in the forest. But when she opened the heavy door, she was startled. Bowls lay broken on the floor, the curtains were torn, and the walls were covered in strange scratches. Red Riding Hood ran off in fear. She ran and ran until she reached her home, completely out of breath. Her father, the hunter, certainly could help. But the hut at the edge of the forest where they lived together was empty. However, the worry about her grandmother was too great to wait for her father. So Red Riding Hood plucked up all her courage and grabbed one of her father's bows. Thus equipped, she returned to the forest and went hunting all by herself. Okay, and that brings us into the game itself, okay? So, yeah, basically every time that we have a storybook, that's going to be an event that we go through. This would be a shop. You can see all the fights are going to be swords. If we go to one of these, we'll get a new party member, which I think is smart to do. So looking at the map, I think we're going to try and make our way up one of these sides. So let's go here in the center first. Let's just have a fight. Let's see how it is. So first you roll the dice, right? And what you can do here is you can select unused. So these green dice, this is a green dice that she uses because her character color is green. It's like the bow and arrow, that's her symbol. So she needs this to do her ability. This R is a joker. So you can use this as any other colored dice. And if you select unused, you can then re-roll all the dice in front of you in order to get more chances. So every time that you want to use energy, you have to have dice. The dice are your energy. So with no dice, you can't really do much. All right, so this guy is going to hit us for 2. And it says he swaps enchanted pinecone with a random neighbor, but he has no neighbors. That's fine. And then the enemy takes 2 damage, so he's gonna actually hit us for 4. So what we can do is we can throw on a defend, which is going to use 2 of our dice, but we can still hit him because we have 2 of these. So in order to hit him, we need to keep 2 of these dice. So if we do this, we now have used up 2 of our dice. We can do it one more time, and now he's down to 5 health. So we can then end our turn right here. Very simple mechanics. I honestly love the dice mechanic of this. I think it's so unique. Yeah, very, very fun and funky gameplay. I love that there's like a little story with it. 3 jokers is like really good. 4 jokers. Let's go. Okay. So he's going to give himself 2 block and give himself thorns. So I would really like to get rid of him ASAP. He has 6 health. We can actually get rid of him right now with just our regular attack. So nothing doing. And just like in Slay the Spire, afterwards you get a little reward. Here we are collecting some wishes. We get some money for upgrades at the shop. And we can take some of this. So let's see what we have here. We can also see here what we have in our hand card inventory. So these ones are block cards. These ones are to increase our strength. This is to get a Joker die. It banishes the card for that run, which is actually quite a strong card. Draw 2 cards and banish this card. It's also good. Where you see this little 0 here, you can see that it's surrounded by like this dice block. That's how many dice it takes. So like we could use this card if we have 1 dice of any color. Consume the dice. We can play it. We would receive 2 strength, and then we would get 1 fatigue, which you'll find out what that is later. Okay, what would be good here? This is the same one as we have already. It's kind of good. So if we hover over, you can see that fatigue would give us -1 die per fatigue the next dice phase. And it reduces by 1 each time. So if you use that too much, you would have potentially like no dice on your next roll to have energy to do anything, so it could be bad. Here, Dad's bow is interesting. Increases, so ally receives one of the following, either 2 strength, 1 strength, or 1 weak. Weak would reduce our damage, strength would increase our strength. This one seems like it could be good. Or fruit basket, we receive 1 block per strength, and we lose 1 strength. I'm kind of intrigued by Dad's bow. Let's go with this one. I like the gamble. We have a 60% chance of having something good. Now we can get a new character over here, so let's head this way. Although the shop is tempting. The sun was shining and made Red Riding Hood forget her worries for a while. She even sang a traveling song. Hey, girl with the red coat. A young man stood opposite her with nothing but a small bundle over his shoulder. Before Red Riding Hood could say anything in return, he continued. You look so happy that I'm jealous. I'm sure you don't have to carry as much as I do. As he spoke, the man held up his bundle, which actually looked quite heavy. Would you like to swap? I'm sure you can use it better than I. Yeah, let's trade. Her curiosity was just too great. All right. Red Riding Hood replied to the man and pulled her small bag out from under her coat. The man beamed and took the bag. In return, he handed her his bundle and moved on, humming happily. Red Riding Hood looked after him thoughtfully. Had it really been a good idea to swap? She quickly picked up the bundle and opened it. She laughed with relief. Why had the man handed it over? What is it? We lose a random hand card. Oh no, we lost a strength. Okay, but we can collect a hand card. Okay. Okay, I don't hate that. We got some bread. Okay. Okay, so we can discard a card and draw 3. That could be really good because it's only 1 dice. Reserve dough. Target receives 3 endurance, which enables characters to use special skills. Draw 1, 0, 1, or 2 cards. I think that's random. And then banish this card. That's interesting. Activate at random. Ally receives 5 block or ally receives 3 ironclad. I feel like this one's really good, but should we not discard? I think discarding would be better. Like, being able to go through our deck is kind of a key mechanic in these kind of games, if I understand them correctly. So this is what we're going for. Let's see how it goes. We don't have anything we can use here, so we're gonna re-roll them all again and hope for the best. Much better, much better. Okay, we can only shoot twice, so what's he going to do? He is going to give himself a huge buff. Let's play with this one. Let's give ourselves a strength. We got a weakness. That sucks. Let's play this one. Let's get rid of a defense card. Okay, okay. In this case, perhaps we can... Oh, there's nothing we can do here. If we... Oh, we can use this one. We have an extra Joker die now, so we can actually give ourselves our strength back. We've gotten rid of the fatigue, and now when we go to hit, we'll be able to hit for our proper full strength. Yeah, that's fine, I think. We're going to end our turn. Unfortunately, we couldn't get him in one hit, but that's the randomness of the dice draw, and I think that's really fun. Alright, now you can see because we have the fatigue, we have one less dice here, unfortunately. We do also have to reroll everything because we had nothing we could use, which was... Oh, absolutely awful. We're gonna get hit for 7. We can't do this because we don't have any dice that we can use. That's kind of scary, but it's fine because we are going to buff up our block right here. We have 5. I don't know why we got all our defend cards immediately. Now we have 8, and that's all we can do. It was enough. Gonna hit us, not gonna do anything. I'm quite worried about his endurance though. What is he building up to? Okay, this time we definitely can take our 2 shots, thankfully. We can do a gather strength. And hits. Oh, perfect. Let's see what we get. We get some money and we get another card. Okay, strong will. Turn weakness into strength. Target receives 1 strength. Banish this card. This one could be very interesting. But this one. Quick idea. Draw 2 cards. Banish this card. But it shuffles 2 quick ideas into our draw pile. And a quick idea draws 2 cards. So this one actually seems really, really good. But this one also seems good. A random ally receives 1 energy. That gives us an extra dice. I mean... I actually don't know what to choose. Maybe we'll do this one. More energy is going to be really important, right? If we can get more energy, we already have the one that can get through our deck. So maybe we don't need the quick idea discards. I don't know. I don't know what's the right choice here. There was a strange little house among the trees. At first, Red Riding Hood had thought it was a house like any other, but it wasn't made of wood, but of gingerbread and sweets. Suddenly, the door swung open. 2 children ran towards her, followed by an old woman. "Stop them!" the woman shouted and reached for one of the children. The 2, a boy and a girl, hid behind Red Riding Hood. "Please help us, the witch wants to eat us," pleaded the girl. "Don't listen to her," the woman intervened. "The naughty children stole from me and they have to pay for it." Well, we know this story. I'm going to help the children. Red Riding Hood blocked the woman's path. "A few gingerbread biscuits are no reason to punish them," she said. The woman frowned in annoyance. Oh my gosh, okay, we're fighting the gingerbread witch now. That's a really good roll. As long as we have 2 jokers or 2 greens, we can do our hits. So we're going to need 4 dice for this. 1, 2, 1, 2. So if we count 1, 2, 1, 2, then we're gonna have 2 extra dice left over. She's going to hit me. Gingerbread Witch takes 2 damage? That's interesting. She's gonna try and hit me for 6, so I think that we actually need to defend. We're gonna lose a little bit of health here. Wait a second, I can do 1... I cannot do 1 more. It was just enough, okay. Yeah, I think that's all we can do. Let's end our turn. Now we have a fragile. We actually have 2 fragile. That's a lot. So we're a little bit more vulnerable to damage, so we gotta be careful. Okay, again, we just have 2 right here. We have 2 that we can use. So let's take a gamble with Dad's bow. We got a strength. That's good. So 1, 2. We have 1 more that we could do. Unless we use the Joker dice. She's not really going to hit us for anything, so... I mean... I guess we could... I think we're just going to go for the hit. Yeah. There we go. Good hit. Yeah, we don't need to use any of those, so we're going to keep going. We did waste an energy, but I think it's fine. Select unused. Such a convenient button. You don't have to use that button. You can do whatever you want, but I like to go for it. Alright, we have 2 that we can use here. Now she is going to hit us for another 6 damage, so we should... If we can get her in 10, we don't have to defend. Let's use our motivation bonus, first of all. Our motivation boost. Get another thing right there. Let's use this one. We got a strength. So now we're going to be hitting, I think, for 5 damage. 1, 2... Is this enough? Oh no! That's the worst. Okay, we have to defend. Oh no, we're gonna take 2 damage here. Calculated it wrong somehow. Rest in pieces. Oh! Somehow that got her though. The witch tried to grab the children again, but stumbled in her attempt. Together the 3 of them ran into the forest and only slowed down when the witch's angry cries had died down. "Come with me," said Red Riding Hood when her breathing had calmed down. "You'll be safe with me." And we have unlocked the Hansel character. So his passive ability is Tag Team. Whenever Hansel changes his position, he changes to Gretel. Very cool. They also have an attack. Enemy takes 3 damage, draw 1 card. That's actually really good. Or White Pebbles, enemy receives 2 limping, which means that they take a damage every time they move position. We can't see what we have with Gretel, so we'll just have to wait to see that. Yeah, we'll confirm that team. Let's go. Do you want to have a strong battle? It's a normal fight. Okay, never mind. It's a normal fight, not an easy fight. So let's go. Let's see what a normal fight has for us. A unicorn and a wild boar. Exciting. We'll select all the unused ones. This character has the same symbol as us, so we're both using green, unfortunately. Okay. So the unicorn's gonna aim for him for 3 damage. This guy's gonna buff himself. I think we can probably get rid of the unicorns sooner. 1, 2, and then we have a 2 left. Hey. Okay, I think we need to... Oops, excuse me. I think we're gonna cast a defend on him. We're gonna use our motivation boost, and then we're actually gonna use this one, give some energy. And I think we have... Wait, 1, 2. I think this is just enough. But we're... Oh, hold on. Can I move? Oh, we have Gretel now? Hold on, what does Gretel do? Okay, whenever Gretel changes her position, she changes to Hansel and gets a random die. That's interesting. Enemy takes 3 damage, swaps enemy with a random neighbor. Yeah, that's really cool. Enemy takes 4 damage, ally takes 4 damage, ally Receives a fatigue and a rooted. And gets 3 random dice. That's interesting. I wonder why that would be good. Okay, we're making 4 damage. Some reason, oh shoot. Okay, what we have learned here is that moving costs a dice. So we have to be a little careful when we move. Oh man, oh shoot. Okay, we're gonna get hit here. So the unicorn didn't stay locked on Gretel, she just aimed at the spot. So that's also something to keep in mind. That was really good rolls for us. So we actually, if we use these two, we could have 3 dice somehow. I think we need to defend her. She gets 3 block. We are at 6 damage. So she can do this. We still have one. We still have one thing that we can do. Let's do this. Strengthen up our Red Riding Hood and let's end the turn. Gonna lose a couple damage there, but it's okay. We're still doing okay. Yeah, you know what? That was good. Good enough. So we have 1 dice that we can do something with if we want to make our 2 hits. So I think we'll do this one. And now we're doing for 8 damage. 8 times 8 is 16. Is this going to be enough? It was enough. It was enough. We did it. Very nice. Okay, so we have another choice here. Dad's bow feels like really good. Do we take another? Oh. Ally receives 1 energy. Ally receives 2 fragile. Reduces our block 1 per... I'm not sure if that's good or not. I kind of want to take 1 more of these. That one just seems good to have. Alright, let's go to the campfire. We're at a rest site. Each action can be used once per rest site. Love that. Unlock ability. What can we unlock here? Red Riding Hood receives 4 block. That seems good. Red Riding Hood receives 1 energy. That seems really good. Can only be used 1 time per turn. Health needs to be 20 HP or below. Let's see here. Unlock Campfire Calm. Per 3 endurance on ally. Ally receives a strength. Oh, this is what we would need endurance for. Receive a random die and draw a card. Huh. And it costs 0. Okay, let's confirm this one. And then we can do some stuff to... I think we want to put her here. And then we can do some stuff to get her some endurance. Now, there is positioning issues. You can see we have up to 4 members on our team. If you are on the sides here or here, you can't always aim at things in the center. I think you can only aim to like these 2 positions. So if you're here, you can't aim to the 3rd position here. So we're going to put her in the center so she can retain her damage, and we'll put him here, I think. I think that's the wisest thing to do. Yeah, let's keep going. We're off to a fight. We have Angry Villager and a Village Warden. Okay. Why are y'all angry at us? We didn't do anything to y'all. We're back at full health, which is great. Okay, this guy's gonna poison. Don't like that. We're gonna also get taunted. Random enemy receives a taunt. They must always target the character with the taunt. Okay. So he must be the big damage kind of guy. I think we only have 2 energy that we can use here. I think that's enough. We can only get this guy. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's all we can do. That's fine. I kind of wanted to aim for this guy, but we're doing okay. We have some poison damage, which is going to hit us no matter what. It goes to your actual health, not your block. That was a really, really, really good run. Okay, let's actually get a Joker die as well, because maybe we can just take this guy out. Okay, he's only got 4. Wait, we are doing 3 because we got a fragile. Got it. Let's get some strength here. Now we can take him out. We're gonna also hit this guy. He's got 7 left. Now you can see that we can't use this anymore, but we still got this guy who could do some damage. He only takes 2 dice. We have 3 jokers. So, I think we're just gonna go for it though. Yeah. We did get Dad's bow. So let's give him... Oh, he got weakness. Oh, that's rough. Okay. That's fine, because we can just use Red Riding Hood in the next turn. We did get a little hit there from the poison. He has buffed himself up. Let's see what we get. Nothing that we can use at all is bad. This is no bueno. But, okay, he's doing a passive. He's just going to receive 2 blocks, so that's fine. Seeing as we can't do anything, what we can actually do is buff ourselves up. So we're going to get an energy. Let's get some strength on her. I mean, let's use breadcrumbs just because we can. Oh, we discard a card. Yeah, let's... Okay, I understand now. Sure. Let's use quick idea. Get more discards. This one here. There we go. We're gonna absolutely obliterate him in the next round. I mean, he's only got 6 block. Well, you can see our extra energy gave us extra dice here, which is great. I mean, we can only obliterate him if we have the dice to use. Yeah, 7 damage. Goodbye. Goodbye, you're done. Okay. We'll collect our money. We will collect this. Okay. We do have flower bouquet here, which could be good. All allies receive 2 block. Swap all allies with a random neighbor. I don't know that I like that, to be honest. Ally receives 2 strength. Maybe we just want flower bouquet. I don't know if that's good or not, to be honest. Let's go to the merchant. I think merchant's a great idea right now because we have so much money. Yeah, let's buy this dice. Pay to feed. Oh, we can feed the goat a card. I think that's great. Let's feed defense. We have so many of those. Let's see. Wild boar. A wild boar is a character. At the start of each turn, a random ally receives 2 block. And its job is ally receives 2 block. Costs 1 red dice. You can do it twice per turn. Swaps wild boar with a random neighbor. This is interesting. It would just be like a damage holder, I guess. What else do we have here? Oh no, I just wanted to look at it. What did I just buy? Rescuing idea. Banish 1 hand card. Discard a random card. Banish 1 hand card. Discard a random card. I don't think that was a good one to have. Can I feed the goat? Oh man, it's gonna use all my money. Break formation, swaps target with a random neighbor. Breadcrumbs, we know. A snow white bird spawns snow white bird until the end of the battle. It adds a quick idea to your hand and banishes the card. I don't know if that's good. Okay, I regret getting this one, so we're just gonna waste our money on that, I guess. I kind of like this one. The ally receiving random energy. Energy is so important in these battles, it seems like. So yeah, let's do that. Oh my gosh. We have a lot to process here. We'll select the unused. Okay. We can do 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2, 3. So we can use 3 energy freely right now. We'll definitely shuffle some quick ideas into the deck. Random ally receiving an energy is a great idea. Let's use this one on her. And now she has 6 damage. Not quite enough. Discard 1 card, draw 3 cards. It's gonna hit us for a lot, isn't it? This is probably not the... Oh, wait a second. Oh, she's gonna hit us too. How did I miss that? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, you know what? I made a mistake. We're gonna just block, and now we're gonna aim on this guy with the thorns. And we still have 1, so yeah, let's use this. Okay, we didn't get anything that we could use a 0 on, so... Oh, man. This one might be a little bit tough. These guys like to swap, so I'm thinking we put limping on them. Maybe. That might be a good idea. Okay, let's get more cards here. Okay, so we have 3. So 1, 2. I think we can use 3 energy for something. They're all buffing themselves, which is no bueno. Can I hit you? I can. He has 8 health. 5 damage, I feel like would do it. So let's first do that. Okay, he's out of the picture. She's gonna be buffing him. She's kind of a bigger problem than he is, based on... It's a strength. On damage or debuff received, he gets a strength and an immune. So before we hit him, I think we should get rid of her. Hold on. What do we want to do here? We would have to be using this one, right? So actually, I think that this is what we want to do. We want to just strengthen ourselves as much as possible. Yeah, let's end our turn here. We have so many dice right now. Roll them all again. Okay, great. We definitely have at least 3 energy to play with. We will use the flower bouquet to get some more quick ideas in there. What is our strength like? We're at 5 damage. We had a lot of dice, so we can definitely do this. Now we're at 7 damage. She's going to be hitting him. Okay, where do we want to go with this? Alright, hear me out. This is definitely a hear me out. We're going to get rid of this gather strength and see if we can get a better one. Yeah, I think we can do this one. Please be good. Oh, it took away our strength. Well, that sucked. Let's try again. This is our last chance. Oh, that was the pits. Okay, we just gotta go for it. We're just gonna take some damage here. That was so unfortunate. I should have stopped while I was ahead. No. We're gonna take a lot of damage in here. Rip. Okay. It happens. So, yeah, it was a gamble. Didn't pay off. Okay. We do have enough to do 2 shots here. I think we can use 2 energy. He has gotten stronger. Hitting for 8 damage, so I need to be able to hit for 8 damage. We'll use that one for sure. We'll use this one. Draw 2 cards, please. Yes. Yeah, I want to use the Joker die on this turn. She's gonna buff him. We're gonna do this one. This has to be enough to get rid of him. Boom. Okay, okay, okay. That is good. She's gonna do nothing. So I think what we're gonna do is block this guy. And then we're just gonna end the turn. Phew. Got a little scary there, not gonna lie. We're gonna select the unused, pop it down. Okay. Where's our strength at? We're at 4 damage again. And he takes 3 damage, but he draws a card. And by takes, I mean gives. We can definitely do this one. And now we're at 6 damage. We need 1 more. We only have 1 shot. Cross your fingers, y'all. We got it. You're done. You're done, lady. Let's go. Let's go. So good. We'll take the cash. And, banish a hand card. Discard. I guess there are builds where this would be useful, but I don't think it's useful in ours in particular. I think we're going to just leave these ones. I don't feel like any of those are really right for our build right now, so we will confirm. I mean, I could be messing it up real bad. Let's heal the team. Let's unlock ability. Yeah. Yeah. For 2 green dice, you can get a better block. Current team. Sure. Let's confirm. And let's do our character selection. The tracks led even deeper into the forest, deeper than Red Riding Hood had ever been before. At last she caught sight of a familiar figure. She was wearing a blue skirt with an apron and a red scarf. But the figure was very hairy, and when it moved, Red Riding Hood recognized a bushy tail and large paws with sharp claws. A wolf! Before Red Riding Hood could do anything, the wolf became aware of her. She hurriedly raised her bow to defend herself, and the wolf recoiled. But a moment later, he jumped towards her with his claws extended. Let's fight the wolf! Red Riding Hood fights against the wolf. We got our boss fight. Let's go. Wolf just went Ultra Hulk mode. Did you see that? 45 health is no joke. Okay. What's your plan here, buddy? 6 damage to that guy. Okay, he's gonna maybe be a bit of a punching bag. First of all, we can definitely do this. We got our +2 strength, which is great. We're not gonna waste that. We're gonna use the flower bouquet to shuffle in the quick ideas. Yeah, let's first hit. Let's hit again. And we can give him some defense, so we will. 3 defense, not bad. Solid first turn. I didn't see what the arrow does. Shoot. Ah, he's made us pray. So pray is a status effect that I think means that we can be hit wherever we are in the board. Yeah, we can be targeted from any position, unfortunately. He's gonna keep hitting this guy, which I think is fine. We have 5 of those. Oh my god. Okay. Let's defend him. He's got 3 block. That's actually really good. Hear me out. We're gonna do this. 6 damage. Let's draw 2 cards. Let's draw 2 cards again. Let's draw 2 more cards. We have a dad's bow, which we can use if we take our joker. Cross your fingers. We got a strength. Excellent. So now we're going to take him down for 7 times 2, 14 damage. We're already down to 21. This is a great run. Great run so far. He did get a weakness, which is fine. We're still doing okay. He's just kind of taking the damage a bit, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right. We have 2 jokers. We have 2 of these. We have 2 extra, what is this called? Dice that we can use. We are going to defend him. Especially because he's going to be hit for 6, and I think that's quite a lot. We're only going to hit him for 5 damage this time, but all damage is good damage. So we're going to end our turn right here. Oof, 21. He's down to 12, so if we get a really good roll where we can increase our damage beyond 6, I think we'll be good. Okay. He's gonna hit... Oh, it's times 3. Enemy takes 3 damage per prey on them. Oh, that's bad. That's 9 damage. Oh, I didn't see that at all. My bad. Okay, 4 damage. We need to increase strength twice. Nice. 1 more. No, that sucked. Okay, let's discard this one. It's not good enough. Throw in the flower bouquet. I don't think we can use that anymore. We have to take our shots. Yep. It had to be done. This guy is gonna take 9 damage. That's bad. I'm so sorry, Hansel. You didn't deserve that. Oof. Sorry, buddy. That's rough. But I think we are gonna beat this guy. Let's just do this for fun. 3 damage. I mean, it should be fine. We are now at net neutral. 5 damage. He's done. Let's go. Let's go. We beat the first chapter. We get a lot of money. We get the wolf. The wolf now joins the team. His passive ability is at the start of each turn, a random enemy receives 1 prey, which means that we can target it from any position. That's really good. Also, his active ability is big hands, costs a red dice, no, any dice. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy receives 1 prey. The wolf receives 1 fragile. That's an interesting balance. And big mouth, which I guess is a bite. Enemy takes 1 damage per prey on them. Wolf receives 2 fragile. That is very interesting. Let's confirm him. We do want to keep that, and let's look here. We now are getting cards from the wolf. Wolf cards. That's interesting. So we have wolf skin. Spawn wolf skin for 5 turns, then banish the card. At the start of each turn, a random enemy receives 1 weakness. Reduces damage by 1 per week. I mean, that's very, very cool. Lying in wait. What is this one? At the start of each turn, a random ally receives a strength. That could be good. It's for 3 turns as well. Both of these seem really nice. Or ally receives 4 strength, 3 fatigue, and banish the card. I mean, this one is just, it's 0 to use. I feel like it's really smart since we have these cards that give us energy. Where are they? We have 2 of these, don't we? Yeah, we have 2 improved bowstrings, so that's not as bad as we might expect. We also seems like we got another dice. Okay, breathing heavily, Red Riding Hood stood over the furry beast, lying beaten on the ground. And now tell me, what have you done to my grandmother? She cried. The wolf raised his head cautiously. Grandmother? He asked in a surprisingly soft voice. I don't know your grandmother. The answer seemed so honest that Red Riding Hood was almost inclined to believe him. Where did you get these clothes? She asked uncertainly. I make them myself, replied the wolf, pointing to a small basket with balls of wool just a few meters away. But then why did you attack me? She asked in dismay. The wolf sat up carefully and this time pointed at her bow. I thought you were attacking me and wanted to defend me. Wolves have many enemies. Red Riding Hood could not believe that she had misunderstood the innocent wolf. Pity stirred within her. She reached out, took one of the soft paws in her hand, and asked gently, Won't you come with me? Together we'll show people not every wolf is bad. So the 2 of them set off to look for Red Riding Hood's grandmother together. To be continued. And here we have our buddy now, our wolf buddy. Let's confirm. And we've made it to chapter 2, the city. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to stop for now. We will pick it up here again another time. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode so far. I'm very excited to take you all into the city. Look at this map. It looks so cool. We have increased our team. We now have Red Riding Hood, the Wolf, and Hansel and Gretel. And yeah, let's continue this all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, would you play this game? Have you played this game? And do you want to play this game? I think that's all for today. Take care, have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!